Hi, my dear students. Welcome to the online class. How are you, students? I hope you are doing good and busy in watching online classes. As we know, due to this pandemic situation, we started this academic year through online classes, children. And especially these online classes is telecasting to our KGBV students. So please utilize this platform and watch online classes and make it as a successful children. Before starting today's section, children, once again I give gist about previous class. Listen carefully, children. In previous class, we discussed about the 8th class textbook and unit 1. In this unit, first unit, we have 3 reading segments. Reading A, The Tattered Blanket. Reading B, My Mother. Reading C, A Letter to a Friend. The main theme of this unit is about a family. We discuss about what is a family and types of families. Here you can see the images of types of families, children. You can observe carefully. 2 types of families are there. I hope you can guess what type of families are. The first one is nuclear family and second pick is joint family. In early class, we discussed about these 2 types of families, children, and I gave an assignment regarding this face sheet. I hope you have done this assignment, and after you open our schools, you can show this assignment to your subject teacher, children. In the last section, we discussed about reading A, The Tattered Blanket. The Tattered Blanket. Tattered means torn. The Tattered Blanket story was written by Kamala Das. She is an internationally known poet, short story writer and novelist who writes effortlessly both in English and Malayalam. The tattered blanket symbolizes the tattered soul of the mother. The author imposes bitter truths of life in a simple manner. My dear students, here I am showing the picture. I hope you identify the names of the characters and relationship between them. Once again, I give gist about the characters in our lesson, The Tattered Blanket. The woman is in the green saree. She is Amma. She is the mother of the 2 people, that is Gopi and Kamala. The woman in the white saree is Kamala. Kamala is a widow. She lives with Amma and she takes care of Amma. The man in the brown coat is Gopi. He works in Delhi and he had come for an official visit in Thiruvananthapuram. And after his meeting, on his way back to his home. And Gopi is a government officer in Delhi, living with his wife and 4 children. As I told you previously, he has come to Thiruvananthapuram as a part of official assignment. Before continue the today lesson, once again we go through the discussed part of the lesson, and now I read the passage. Listen carefully, Children, open the textbook, page number 3. When he arrived unexpectedly at his home in the countryside in his office car and got down at the gate, his mother, who was lying in an armchair on the veranda, made a futile attempt to get up. "Kamala, there is somebody at the gate," she said. "Somebody is in a car." Kamala, her eldest daughter, a widow, who was sitting huddled upon the tinna on the veranda, her head and ears covered with a thin bath towel, got up reluctantly, walked slowly to the gate, and screwing up her eyes, peered into the darkness. She saw a bald, fat, middle-aged man walking in through the gate. "Oh, Gopi," she said in her grating voice, "why this unexpected visit?" "Kamala, who is it?" her mother asked loudly from the veranda. "Gopi," the man said, "there was a meeting in Thiruvananthapuram. I just dropped in on my way back." "Who? Kamala? Who is it?" There was a note of alarm in Amma's voice. "Amma, why are you so scared?" Kamala, Gopi's eldest sister, asked her a little awkwardly, "as if you are seeing Gopi for the first time." "Amma, it's me, Gopi," he said again. He bent down and brought his face close to her wrinkled cheeks. "Amma, it's me, Gopi." "Kamala, I can't believe it. Has his school closed for vacation?" "Amma is often like these days. She doesn't recognize anybody," Gopi's sister explained. "For sometimes her memory is quite sharp. Then she asked me if you have sent any letter. I tell her everything is fine with you, Vimala, and the kids. What is the point of telling her that you haven't written for a year? Poor thing. I wouldn't dream of making her unhappy." Children, in the beginning, mother lying in an armchair tried to get up from her chair on hearing a car sound. "Kamala, there is somebody at the gate in a car. Just see who has come." Kamala, her eldest daughter, a widow, got up forcefully and went to the gate and peered into the darkness. "Oh, Gopi, it's great to see you after a long time. Why this unexpected visit? Sudden unexpected visit?" Mother asked Kamala from the veranda. "Kamala, who is it at the gate?" Gopi said to his mother. "Amma, it's me, Gopi. There was a meeting in Thiruvananthapuram. I just dropped in on my way back to see you once." Amma asked again in a bit of confusion. "Who is it, Kamala?" Kamala asked her awkwardly. "Amma, why are you so scared?" "As if you were seeing him for the first time. He is our Gopi." Gopi bent down, took her blessings, hold his mother's cheek and said, "Amma, it's me, Gopi. Don't you remember me?" "Gopi, I can't believe it. Kamala, has Gopi's school closed for vacation?" "See, Gopi, due to old age, Amma is not able to remember and recognize anybody. But sometimes she suddenly asks me if you have sent any letters. I always tell Amma that everything is fine with you, as I wouldn't dream of making her unhappy." In our last class, we discussed up to this passage, children. Let us continue the remaining part of the lesson and continue the passage, children. First I read out the passage. Listen carefully. Open the textbook and page number 4. I got a promotion last year. After that, I am always on my toes, and there are tours quite often. I don't get any time to write letters. Why don't you ask Vimala to write? Or doesn't she get any time to? What are you mumbling over there? Amma said loudly. I heard somebody coming in a car. Who is it? I told you, it's Gopi. But Gopi is in Delhi, isn't he? Yes, Amma, it's me. I have come from Delhi. Who did Gopi marry? Amma said, suddenly lowering her voice. I mean, what's his wife's name? What's his wife's name? Don't say you have forgotten her name too. Don't you remember? Vimala, District Collector Nambiar's eldest daughter. Gopi's sister said. Oh, I forgot the name. Was there a letter from Gopi today? There was. He writes every day. My dear students, once again we go through this passage. I got a promotion last year. Here, who is refer I? Yes, it is Gopi. Here, Gopi is giving explanation to Kamala. Previously, Kamala asked a question. What question she asked Gopi? That why you didn't send any letter to Amma. Further, here Gopi giving explanation. Actually, I got promotion last year and I have become so busy since then. I won't get any time to write letters. Like that, he is giving explanation and he is saying about his problems. Then Kamala asked like this. But why don't you ask at least Vimala to write? Doesn't she get any time to drop 1 or 2 letters? Here, who is Vimala in this passage? Yes, it is none other than Gopi's wife. Okay, Kamala asking like this. Okay, you don't have time, but what about Vimala? Vimala also don't have any time to write letter. Then here the conversation takes between Kamala and Gopi. In between again Amma speaking. What are you mumbling over there? Kamala, I heard somebody coming in a car. Who is it? Like this here, Amma giving voice. And Amma, I have already told you it's Gopi. But Gopi is in Delhi, isn't he? Yes, Amma, it's me. I have come from Delhi. I remember Gopi got married. Whom did he marry? What is his wife's name? Here, Gopi and Kamala is speaking. In between, Amma entered. That what are you mumbling there? And here, Gopi telling to Amma, Amma, it's me, Gopi. But here, Amma didn't recognize Gopi and Vimala. Here, that she had forgotten her daughter-in-law's name. And then Kamala says that it is Vimala, the daughter of Mr. Nambiar. Then Amma asked about a letter. Kamala says that he is writing a letter every day. But here actually he is not writing a letter. Yes, Amma saying like this. See the next paragraph, children. Let us discuss this paragraph. See the test book. Open the test book. Page number 5. I am terribly upset if I don't get a letter from him every day. He knows it. That's why he writes every day. Look at the way she talks. Look at the way she talks. Gopi's sisters turned to him. Just I told you, you know nothing about what's going on here, do you? Who is that? Amma said again. Who is that in a car? It's me, Gopi said. I had to come to Tirunanthapuram. I thought I should drop in to see you, Amma. Who is your Amma? What is her name? Where does she live? Is it far from here? No, it is quite near. I don't know how I can bring back her memory, Gopi's sister said to him exasperatedly. Gopi placed his briefcase on the tinna. He opened it and pulled out the contents, clothes, files, a shaving set. Children, see the glossary part of this passage. On toes, busy, ready to work. Mumbling, speaking unclearly and quietly. Exasperatedly, very annoyed. Kesari Yogam, well settled in Malayalam. Tattered, torn. Irritation, annoyance. Irritation, annoyance. Children, come to this passage. I am terribly upset if I don't get a letter from him every day. Here, I refers to Amma. Amma terribly upset when if I don't get a letter from him every day. Here, him refers to Gopi. And he knows it. That's why he writes every day Amma. That means who is saying these words? Kamala. Always Kamala covering that he writes letter every day. But actually he doesn't write a letter. Gopi, see how she talks you hardly visitors and know nothing about what's going on here. And again Amma asked Kamala, who is that in the car? Kamala? Amma, it's me, Gopi. Now Gopi only introduced himself that Amma, here I am only Gopi. But here Amma unable to recognize Gopi. It is how sad situation, children. Here Amma doesn't recognize her son. And he saying to Amma, Gopi had come to Tirunanthapuram on my way back. I dropped in to see you, Amma. I came back. Why? Because to see you, Amma. Amma, who is your Amma? What is her name? Where does she live? Again Amma speaks like this. And here Kamala telling to his brother, see Gopi, this is what the situation of Amma these days. I am really worried how to bring her memory back. I am really worried how to bring her memory back. Who is really worried here? Kamala. Why he worried? To bring her memory back. Children, see the next passage, page number 6. Listen carefully, children. Do you know my son Gopi? Amma asked him. He is in Delhi, a government officer. He has Kesari Yogam. He draws a salary of 2,500 rupees. Do you know him? Yes, I know him. Tell him to send me a blanket. There is a cold mist in the morning. If I catch cold, it doesn't leave me for a long time. Tell him to send a blanket. Won't you? A red one. I had a blanket, the one he brought for me when he was studying in Madras. It is all tattered now, just a ball of knotted yarn. Tell him to send me a red blanket. Tell him to send me a red blanket. Will you? I will tell him. He nodded. Please don't forget to tell him. The mist is not good for me. I think I will stretch myself out for a bit. I have been sitting too long in the armchair. I have a pain in the neck. Gopi's sister put Amma to bed and came back to the veranda. You didn't come to see Amma, did you? You didn't come to see Amma, did you? Now Kamala asking Gopi, I understand that you didn't come to see Amma, did you? For that, Gopi giving reply like this. See this paragraph, children. Next paragraph. Delhi is too expensive. You know, I have 4 children to look after now. I can't make both ends meet with my salary, and one has to keep up one's status. It will be a great help if I can raise some money by selling my share of the family property. I came to talk it over with you. You will sell your land and go away with the money. I know you won't come here anymore after that. Don't say that. I will come when I get time. Your time? He saw the irritation on his sister's face. Children, this passage is explains about the financial position of the Gopi. So, Gopi is explaining to Kamala about his financial position. What Gopi is saying? Delhi is too expensive. As you know, I have a family of 4 children and cannot make both the ends meet with my salary. I have decided to raise money by selling my share of the family property. Children, see here, Gopi, why Gopi came to here? Not to see Amma. Why came Ma? Why Gopi came? To sell the property. My purpose of coming here today is to discuss the same with you. Why he came? To discuss with Kamala about selling the property. After Gopi told this situation, here there was an irritation on Kamala's face. I thought you still cared for us and came to spend time with us here. But you came to sell your property and go away and won't be seen again. Certainly, sister, but I will come to see you as and when I get time. When he get time, he will come and see you. Like that, Gopi is convincing Kamala. Come to the passage. See the textbook, ma. The end of the passage of this lesson. It took you more than 5 years to find time to come here. Amma is 83 now. I don't think she will pull on much longer. It took you so long to visit her after the last time. But Amma can't remember who I am, he said, smiling feebly. But do you remember your Amma? Kamala asked like this. But do you remember your Amma? Here, what the finally they are discussing means here Kamala saying that it took 5 years for you to come here. Amma is 83 now. She may not pull much longer, brother. Smiling feebly, he says, but Amma can't remember who I am, as if you remember Amma. Do you remember Amma? Kamala is not ready to believe all these days Gopi couldn't come, that 5 long years could not come, and that she cannot believe that she would come after selling the share of his property. Now Gopi justifies his deeds and telling that Amma doesn't recognize him. And now Kamala said that yes, of course, Amma was not recognized. She is old. She is losing memory. Her sight is also not good in position. What about Gopi? He is young. He is energetic. He is educated. Does he remember Amma? This one and only question makes him. He has no words to explain. He doesn't have an answer for the question. Here, whether Gopi remember Amma. So, my dear children, here our author Kamala Das wants to give a message to our younger generation. Through this story, she wants to convey message. And here she asks question for everyone in the society, that whether they remember their mother, whether they remember their parents in their old days. And here she is insisting that the duty of taking care of their parents at their old age. The duty of taking care of their parents at their old age, children. So children, we want to take care of our parents when they become old. My dear students, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Note down the assignment, children. Answer the following questions. First question. Why didn't the mother recognize Gopi and how did he feel? Why didn't the mother recognize Gopi and how did he feel? Second question. Why do you think Gopi didn't get anything for his mother? Why do you think Gopi didn't get anything for his mother? Third question. The mother could not remember Gopi. Do you think Gopi remembered his mother? What does it suggest? The mother could not remember Gopi. Do you think Gopi remembered his mother? What does it suggest? Fourth question. What is meant by the expression the tattered blanket? Fourth question. What is meant by the expression the tattered blanket? Fifth question. Why didn't Gopi answer his sister's question? Do you remember your Amma? Fifth question. Why didn't Gopi answer his sister's question? Do you remember your Amma? Children, I hope you note down the assignment, and with the help of the test book, once again you go through the test book and you can answer these questions easily. And in next class, we will discuss the textual grammar and vocabulary part, children. Thank you.